Good evening, everyone. I'm Barbara Schwann. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you. So many friends and people that I love are here. Welcome you to Masters in the Chapel and First Lutheran Venice. Tonight we're presenting Hiroya Tsukamoto, and he is the third of our 4-concert season. The finale will be on April 21st, and we have the Jolivet Trio coming, harp, bassoon, and flute. So it'll be a real treat. So mark your calendars, and if you would like to receive email announcements and you're not on the list, my email address is on the back of your program, mastersinthechapel@flvenice.org. So just shoot me an email and I'll add you to the list. So these concerts are offered free of charge, thanks to the generous support of First Lutheran Venice. And the church actually doubled their support of the concert series this year, and that has a lot to do with Pastor John Palka and his passion for us to continue to bring this world-class music to our community. Thank you, Pastor John. Can you stand up for us tonight? But you're not off the hook. We need your donations as well. There's an offering plate as you leave, and there's also a QR code on the back of your program. If you click on that, it takes you right to a giving portal, so many thanks for that. I would also like to give special thanks to Samadhi and Vaughn of Kenzon, who designed these gorgeous floral sculptures for the concert tonight. Thank you so much. So tonight we have the pleasure of presenting Hiroya Tsukamoto. He came to the U.S. in 2000 on a scholarship to study at the Berklee School of Music in Boston, and went on to develop his own unique style as a guitarist, singer, composer, and storyteller. I was looking at his touring schedule recently, and since the beginning of February, he's been in New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and now he's with us here tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Hiroya Tsukamoto.
Check. This on? check. Yes, thank you. Turn it off again. Oh, it came back. It's good?
Hey
Thank you very much. Happy to be back to California, and my name is Hiroya Tsukamoto, Hiroya, but lots of American people call me Hiro, Hiro, so you can call me Hiro, including my wife. And I grew up in a small town outside of Kyoto, Japan. But I began playing a 5-string banjo when I was in middle school, and which was very unusual. And of course, I was the only kid in town playing banjo around that time. But here's the result. So what I do is a mixture of original music and some stories behind them. So I hope you're going to have a good time. First piece was one of my original pieces entitled Kindness. And I spent a lot of time on the road, traveling to different places to perform shows like this. I also compose a lot of music in different locations, including this next piece I'm going to play. I wrote this piece in the mountain in Utah several years ago. And after finishing all the shows in Utah, me and my wife decided to take 2 days off to explore Utah. And we ended up renting a Jeep. But I was scared to drive a Jeep, so I asked my wife to drive. And she drove the Jeep about a couple of hours through those steep canyons. And after driving through those canyons, we got to this beautiful natural stone bridge with a huge red rocks. And I had my guitar in the Jeep, so I picked up the guitar and started playing the guitar by the bridge. And after a while, this piece came about. So I named this piece as the name of the place. And this is called Gemini Bridge. Thank you. So English is not my first language, so it is still challenging for me to entitle the songs in English. So what I sometimes do is when I compose a new piece, I play the new piece at the show like this, and then asking American audience to get some idea for the new titles. And that's what I did for this next piece I'm going to play. Right after I composed this piece, I had a show in Rochester in New York, and after the show, a guy approached me, and he was a mid-70s guy, and he was telling me about his life. And he said, as I get older, when I wake up every morning, I just appreciate each day more and more. And I've got an idea for your new piece. How about another great day to be alive? And I thought that's a nice title. But he also said that if you don't name it, I'm not going to buy your CD. So this is called Another Great Day to Be Alive. Thank you very much. Okay, now I like to share one Japanese folk song, and this song is not from the main island. This is from the southern part of Japan, Okinawa. You know Okinawa, right? And as you know, Okinawa was a part of the U.S. Territories from 1960s till 70s, about 10 years. But also, Okinawa was an even different country before Japan for a long time. It was actually a kingdom for 450 years. And Japan took over Okinawa, even though these people were very different. And they had totally different cultures, including beautiful traditional folk music, which I'm going to sing. And this is a very old folk song from Kingdom era, which talks about the woman who lived that time. And she was a beautiful woman. So she got an offer from the king back then to get married. And usually when king said something to people, they were supposed to say yes. But this lady didn't want to get married with him. So what she did was rejecting his proposal. But she survived. And she became a heroine, and this song came about. And I'm going to sing this song in very old Okinawan local language, which I don't even understand much. But you are welcome to sing along if you want to. 佐渡屋の久山によさゆいアンチュラサリバシよたはりのちんだらかの島よさざししゅぬまなんばよさゆいゆいたのやねすむたよたはりのちんだらかの島よ佐渡屋の小屋にはいやいやささアンチュラサリバシたはりのちんだらかの島よ 니 하이야이야사사 한주라사 리가시 다리노 진다라카노 시마하요 Thank you. I hope you didn't understand the language. Actually, last fall, I played at the Japanese festival in Atlanta, Georgia. And after singing this piece, a group of women from Okinawa came to me. And they said to me, "You have a wrong accent." I like going through small towns across the United States because I see interesting spots in different places and meeting unique people. And I wrote this piece in a small town in West Virginia several years ago. The town was called Marlinton. And Marlinton is in a county, Pocahontas County. And this county is pretty much isolated place, remote place. But at the same time, it's a beautiful place, a lot of wilderness and nature left. And this is a small town, but it's got a very nice opera house built in 19th century. And I played at the opera house. And lots of American small towns have similar places. Local people renovate old historic buildings to a nice venues. And this Pocahontas Opera House is also one of them. And after the show, I was talking to the manager of the venue. Her name was Bryn. Bryn was 37 years old when I played there. And she said to me, if you have time tomorrow, before you go to the next destination, why don't you come to my house? Because I live up in the mountain and I want to show you around. And I said, sure. But the thing is, this area didn't have any phone service, phone receptions, which means my GPS iPhone didn't work. So what she did was writing a map to her house on the paper, and she gave me a paper. Next morning, I started driving with a handwritten map she wrote, and shortly after, I got lost. But I just kept driving, climbing up to the mountain with my guests. And I finally found her place in the middle of nowhere in the mountain. And she said to me, let's go to the walk. And we started walking into the forest. As we walked, she explained about the mountains. And she found a stone, and she picked it up. And when she flipped the stone, there was a fossil on the other side of the stone. And she said, this place was the bottom of the water a long, long time ago. And we kept walking again about 15 minutes or so. And we got to the hill. And she said, if you don't mind, I want to go up to the top of the hill together with you. And we started climbing. And as we got to the top of the hill, there was a tall tree. And from the tree, there was a bell hanging from the tree. And she rang the bell only one time. And it was such a beautiful moment because there was no one there except me and her. And the sound of the bell just kept ringing through those hills. But at the same time, I asked her, I don't see anybody here. Who put this bell? And she said, this is what I did. And she started talking her personal story. I had a son. His name was Sam. Sam was born at the local hospital. And after he was born, we came back to this place. But shortly after, he died here. And husband at the time, and I carried him. We brought our son to the top of the hill, right here. And we dig the hole, and we buried him underneath this tree. And after that, we put this bell above my son. And after hearing the story, I just couldn't say any words because I simply didn't expect that kind of story. And I also have kids too, but Bryn kept talking. If my son is alive, he will be 9 years old this year. I'm late 30s now, and I'm still young, and I might be able to find another partner, another man, eventually, but I really don't know. But at the same time, I have to keep going, and my life still continues. But I still can't leave this place yet. So at least what I can do is bringing different performers from different places for this mountain community. And after I heard our story, I wrote this piece. And this one is called Sam's Hill and Sky. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to play 3 more pieces for you. 4 more. Is it okay? I wrote this piece during the pandemic time 3 years ago, and when the pandemic started in around March or February, March 2020, right? And I was booked about 70 shows that year, and of course, all the 70 shows got canceled. And from the point in mid-March, I had to stay in my apartment in New York City with the 2 little kids, which is pretty tough. But musically speaking, in the beginning of the time, I thought I had no inspiration because I was not playing any shows and I was not traveling at all. But at the same time, that time gave me the opportunity to just face to the music itself. And I was still able to compose some songs. And this piece I'm going to share now is the first piece that I wrote during the time in the spring 2020. And this is called No Matter How Far. Thank you. Last month, Acoustic Guitar Magazine reached out to me to arrange old folk song, and I was working for this arrangement for this very old Scottish folk song called "Water Is White." And you might recognize this piece because there are different versions by singer-songwriters, such as John Baez did this song, and also James Taylor sang this piece. But I arranged for solo guitar arrangement. So if you're a guitar player, this arrangement will be Acoustic Guitar Magazine spring issue, upcoming issue. This is called "Water Is White." Water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall roll. I love and die. Thank you. Hainasta tu campana, Hainasta tu campana, Hainasta tu campana. Baila, haya, haya, baila, haya, haya. Thank you. Thanks very much for being here, coming out. I'm going to play one more piece for you tonight. And if you like my music, I brought my latest album on the table back there. And it is called Little River Canyon. And it's all original acoustic guitar music. It'd be great if you could check it out. And I have one more show in California. Tomorrow I'll be playing in Woodland Hills at kind of like a meditation center. And as long as you can spell my name, I have some social medias too, and website, Instagram. And I also have a mailing list. If you sign up emails, I'm going to send you monthly newsletters from different places I go. So you're going to know when I'm coming back to Southern California again. About 15 minutes north from New Haven, Connecticut, there's a small town called Hamden. And there are two mountains. One has a round shape, and next is a round one. There's a longer one. And these two mountains are connected. And people call it Sleeping Giant. And next to Sleeping Giant, there is a university, Quinnipiac University. And one of the professors there, whose name is Luis. Luis is originally from South America, from Argentina. And Luis has been here in the United States for many years, like me. So we became friends. And a couple of years ago, I was playing shows in Vermont and New Hampshire, and he knew that I was up in the area. So Luis called me up, and he said, if you have time on your way back home, why don't you stop by? So I decided to stop by Hamden, where he lived, and me and Luis did trail walking through these mountains. And it was at this time of the year, very cold day in the wintertime in northeast. But it was a beautiful experience for me to walk through this Sleeping Giant. And a few weeks later, I received a package from Luis. And when I opened the box, there were 4 thick books about Sleeping Giant. And he enclosed a letter, and he wrote that I am personally very much attached to this place. And also, this is an important place for the university too. So I want to ask you a favor. I want you to compose a piece about Sleeping Giant. But before you compose, you have to study about this place. And it was pretty challenging for me to read those books, but I tried my best to read those books he sent. And after that, I composed this piece I'm going to share with you. And I learned that this place was originally a sacred place of indigenous people living there back then. And their name is Quinnipiac people. And the spirit of Quinnipiac people is called Hobomok. So I named this piece as Hobomok. listen to the fire. Hey, oh, listen to me. Hey, listen to the fire. Oh, listen to me. Hey, listen to the fire. Hey, oh, listen to me. Hey, listen to the fire. Hey, oh, listen to me. Hey, listen to the fire. Hey, oh, listen to me. Come Thank you very much.